Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher Stone for the PS1 with Mr. Crazy Gamer 13, Part 4. And yes, before I start this, I must apologise for not upload for the very brief hiatus. I didn't upload for a few days, mostly because, well, one, I couldn't be bothered, and two, I kept forgetting, and three, I was really busy. So, yeah.
Follow me, Harry. You'll never guess what I've found.
Whoa. I wonder what it could be. But yeah, so we're gonna follow Ron now, because apparently he's found something he didn't tell us about until just now. So, yeah. And it's this.
This is the entrance to the Quidditch pitch. But first-years like us aren't allowed to play. I hear they make exceptions sometimes, though, but only if you are very, very good. Here comes Neville. He looks quite upset. Let's go and see what he wants.
Oh, and apparently I think my friend said that I like stating the obvious in my Let's Plays. Well, the characters in this game state the obvious as well, so you can't talk, huh?
Please help me.
But yeah.
Come on, I'll show you where he went.
Alright, so now we've got to help Neville get back his Remembrall because Malfoy apparently stole it. The dickhead. The douchebag. But, yeah. So now we're gonna...
So Longbottom has gone snivelling to you, and you want me to give you his precious Remembrall?
Of course!
Somewhere for Longbottom to collect. How about up a tree? Think you can catch me? Come on then, Potter. And you better watch out for my bludgers.
Alright, so basically, what we have to do here... this is a little mini game we play. I think we do one of these in the Chamber of Secrets as well. All we do, basically what we have to do is, it's pretty easy. You have to fly the broom, catch up with Malfoy, and then press the square button when you get close enough to bash into him. Oh, before I continue, I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off. I apologise for that. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it on just for this video. But after I stop recording, before I start recording part 5, I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi off. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So if there's lag, then well, it's my fault because I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off. For once, I remember to plug my Dazzle in, but as a consequence, I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off. And yes, you also need to watch out for the bludgers, because they can take all your health. And I'm actually making this look a heck of a lot harder than it seems, because, well, obviously there I was clumsy enough to run into a bludger, so yeah. But it's really easy. Like here, I don't think I've had this much luck before, but if you're lucky there like me, you're obviously going to get a lot of damage done to in a But yeah, as you saw there, I got hit by a couple more bludgers. It should be relatively easy to avoid them, but I'm making it look like it's not, which it may not be for some people, but it may be for others. Right then, oh yeah, I don't think I've ever got this top far before. I think I'm usually finished by this point. Obviously today I'm just not on the top spot. But yeah, I haven't done this in a while. So bear with me, please. And I'm being a lot more cautious of his bludgers this time. And yet, sometimes when the square button icon shows up and tells you to bash him, I mean, it happens more in Chamber of Secrets, but sometimes you're not allowed to. Like, for example, whenever we get to Chamber of Secrets, you'll see the first time we bash him in that game, it says we can bash him again, but we can't. Like, as you're going to see when we get to that game, but anyway.
Here,
there we are.
This stupid thing. I've no use for it.
Yeah, because you're a douchebag. And we catched it like the golden snitch. Alright. Why the loading screen has changed, I have no idea.
You've got my I remember all back. Thanks, Harry. I'll be able to find my toad now.
Alright, deal then. And he used the Force to bring it to him.
Now. I left Trevor near the herbology class.
Seriously though,
There that eat
I think
toads.
Neville Longbottom secretly has magical Jedi or Sith powers that he can use the Force. Probably Jedi. But, yeah.
And head of Gryffindor House.
I've been playing too much Lego Star Wars
Although I
lately.
do not approve of your chasing Malfoy about, I'll admit you have remarkable talent on a broomstick.
Oh, thank you.
Ordinarily, first-year students may not compete in Quidditch. In your case, we might overlook that rule.
Oh, that's excellent.
Hurry along to the Quidditch pitch. Your first match against Hufflepuff is about to start.
What? What? What's that? I mean, we only just... And straight away what? Facepalm.
Wow! You're going to play Quidditch, and as a Seeker too. I just wanted to wish you good luck, Harry.
So yeah, matter of seconds.
About you becoming a Seeker, Harry.
We have no preparation.
Secret Hogwarts in a century.
Literally seconds after we've been signed up to the Quidditch team, we have our first game.
Rush down from my heart to give you a big
No
congratulations.
training.
I know you'll catch the snitch first. I just know it.
A very unlikely chance of that, Hagrid. Well, I suppose we have had some practice with that chasing of Malfoy. But we haven't had much practice. We haven't had a lot of preparation. But yeah, so now we're gonna face up against my favourite house, Hufflepuff, even though I know pretty much everyone will disagree with that. But my Hufflepuff is my favourite house, so yeah.
The chasers throw the couple.
I'm gonna shut up now and let Lee Jordan explain Quidditch in case you don't know it.
These are charm balls that can knock you off your broomstick. 2 meters of each team trying to keep them away. Gryffindor's new team seeker is Harry Potter. It's his job to find and catch the golden snitch. Remember, when the snitch appears, it releases speed rings that will help the seeker fly faster. Here comes Potter!
Screaming for him like One Disaster or Justin Bieber fangirls. I am never making a reference to those guys again. Because One Disaster and Justin Bieber just both suck.
Is that the snitch?
Or as a lot of people like to call One Disaster One Direction. But you know what, I'm just not going to mention them anymore because they both equally suck, the band and the artist. So yeah, so basically what this is... It's pretty much just like Quidditch training, really. It's like broomstick practice with Madam Hooch earlier. All you have to do is fly through rings. Sounds easy enough. And it is easy enough. Yeah.
Here comes the bludger! Here comes the Hufflepuff Seeker!
Really? No one cheering for the Hufflepuff Seeker? Man, Harry must have him under some kind of hypnotic spell. Wait, and I'm not going to reference those guys again. But yeah, so basically here, it's just the same. Don't let the Hufflepuff Seeker, distract you. All you have to do is fly through the rings again as usual. I missed that one. And for feck's sake, Harry.
Potter falls behind! Here comes
But you know what?
Potter takes
There we are. Now, when you get to the yellow rings, you're pretty much just ahead of the Hufflepuff Seeker. So yeah. But seriously though, I do wish that they would loosen up the controls a bit for the broomstick flying, which is one thing I forgot to mention in broomstick practice actually. The controls do feel a bit stiff and even when using the left analog stick and not the directional buttons,
amazing skill! Potter's got
it can be very hard to catch a snitch. And there we are. Basically just have to press the X button to grab the snitch, it's not hard. There we are. Now there is also Quidditch training you can do in this game, which I think just earns you points for Gryffindor, but you know what, since I'm not going for 100% and it doesn't give us anything special, I don't think it even gives us a famous Witches and Wizards card. I'm not going to be doing it, So, yeah. Right then. So that's the first Quidditch match over with.
Well now, if it isn't the notorious Mr. Potter.
Hello.
Remember my name. It's Professor Snape. And I know all about you, boy.
I'm famous in the wizarding world, so...
Is that a library book in your
Not
grimy
surprised.
hand? Library books, by definition, are not to be taken from the library. I'll just confiscate that, thank you.
Hagrid gave that to us. Well, it's serving that purpose anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I'm really
As
not
soon
bothered
as my
about it.
missing sloth brain is recovered, we'll start the first potions lesson.
We're gonna recover that sloth brain right now, actually.
Hey, it's a piece of a map. Hold on. This is Fred and George's handiwork.
How the hell
The
did it
map
get
shows
there?
there is a forgotten area around here. I wonder if it could be behind that old rusty door.
Oh, seems the most obvious choice.
The map says there is a magic word to open the door. Well, here goes. Alahamora.
That's an actual spell, not a magic word.
Wow, look.
Just that was
I've opened that rusty door. Come on.
Give the man a medal! We know you've opened the rusty door, we saw, alright? You don't need to state the obvious like I do. You don't need to be an idiot like Mr. Crazy Gamer. But yeah, so,
Wow, I bet this is where my brothers live in the sloth brain that Snape's after. Let's split up and have a look about.
Right, so, I'm not gonna say this time, I'm not gonna do as much saying as I did earlier, but yeah. So, I think over here...
Hey, here's some puffer pods. They're great fun to throw about. I hear they make trolls sneeze too.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy, actually, when we go down to the dungeons. Yeah. Basically, just walk into them to pick them up, press the X button to throw them. And it's the X button.
Puffer pod patch. Good fun to throw around. Hagrid.
But yeah, if you're bored, you can always throw puffer pods around. And one last time. Alright, now we're gonna go on and recover the sloth brain. It's this way. It's weird though, because in this game they pronounce it sloth brain when in
Venomous tentacular. Beware. Hagrid.
but yeah, in the Half-Blood Prince game they actually pronounce it sloth brain, so yeah. And yep, this is our first of our first venomous tentacular you have to face. Basically, it's not hard to defeat. You just need to flipendo these little things. However, there is one hard factor to it, and that's...
Incendio!
Yup, we have to use this annoying spell. Ugh! For feck's sake! And you see, if you don't do it in time, you have to destroy these little annoying things again. Spikes, whatever they are.
Incendio!
Right, let's try that again. There we are. Gosh, took long enough, didn't it? But yeah, we get a few beans for that. And also along here, let's use this lever. And that's another door unlocked. And we have 54 out of 70 beans. Now, I believe these next few beans that we're going to get behind that door are the last ones. Because, well, from what I know, there's no more after that point. After we've done this. And we are getting lag right now. Well, my internet security is updating. Because I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi off. So... yes, the epic return for one part only. The lag is back with a vengeance.
Horcrux. Only approach with a Wingardium Leviosa spell. Hagrid.
Basically summed it up.
Wingardium
Now we really want to do this because well, it's not like necessary per se to get through the game, but they do get beans, and also yeah, they do give us beans. Let me rephrase that. They do guard beans, and of course we do want those to get to the portrait. So yeah, we gotta get them quickly though, because it'll get them before us if we don't. So yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This is basically all we're going to be doing for the next couple minutes. So, grab a bag of popcorn if you want. I think we've only got a couple more.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Get out of that one. Yep, only 2 more. Okay, that's risky because, well, we didn't throw it that far, so it was risky.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not long to go now, I've only got 7 more beans. Oh, for feck's sake. Now, I'm probably not going to get all of these beans unless I really need to, and we've already got those ones. I don't want to Wingardium Leviosa, that one. This one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
But yeah, as I was saying, I'm probably not going to get all these beans unless I need to, because, well, I only need 70 beans and I don't want to waste time getting all of them. And I believe that was the last one that one had. And I believe these are the last beans anyway, so I think I did get all these beans anyway. But I only need 3 of them, so yeah. Oh, I only needed 1 more bean.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That wasn't nice. And as you can see, my health is really low, so I've got to hope there's a... I think there's a Wiggle potion in here, but yeah. So we've got all 70 beans now. And the sloth brain's here. There we are, now I can do potions. And gain access to our next area, which is the dungeons. But before we do that, though, we are going to give Fred and George our beans. And then going to access the portrait and end this video. And in the next video, I promise there will not be as much lag. Well, I can't promise that, but what I can promise is that the Wi-Fi will be off. And there will be a better chance of there being not much lag. So, yeah. And this is before we... Fred and George is going to read this one.
Harry, meet me in the dungeons. Your friend, Hermione.
Who said we were friends? I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Great! You found the sloth brain. Let's get back to Hogwarts.
So I've decided what I'm gonna do now. Every time I end a video, every time I end a part, I am going to...
The race for the House Cup.
I'm going to save the game. But first, let's see how far we are on house points.
Hufflepuff.
And...
Slytherin.
Oh, West arming the head, I think. But yeah,
Gryffindor
Slytherin, I believe, are the only competition we have. Like Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff never come close to beating Gryffindor or Slytherin. It's always Gryffindor or Slytherin who's highest in the house points. And as you can see, we have had like short moments of lag throughout this video. Like I think we're getting one now, but you know what? I apologise. It's because the Wi-Fi's on again, and my security's updating. But yeah, the reason I'm going outside into the castle grounds again is because, well, we haven't got the portrait yet. So, without further ado, we're going to go around here again. And I believe Fred and George are through here. Yep, they are.
Well done. You've got enough blue every flavour beans. Blueberry pie. My favourite. Thanks, Harry. The password for the grounds portrait is Catweasel.
Okay.
Watch out for Snape, Harry. He shows up when you least expect him.
Don't worry. We're going to have to put with him in the dungeons anyway. I think that's it. But yeah, so we're gonna go along here. Whenever you're ready. And to be honest, I'm not sure. Forgot what I was going to say now. But yeah, I think we're going to go to the portrait next. And we're getting lag, really bad lag actually. Yep, pretty bad lag right here. We got a frame that's dropped. Just gonna wait until it fixes itself. And no, I'm not gonna shout like I usually do, because if I shout, then I'm gonna make you guys jump and I'm gonna scare you to death. And I don't want to be a bad person, I don't want to do that. But yeah, so my security stopped updating now. I think it's because it was finishing updating. And yeah, so it's finished updating and no more lag.
Catweasel.
Well done, young Gryffindor. That is indeed the correct password. I guess I'll have to open up for you now.
Obviously. Alright, so I know this is ending with a lot of lag here, guys. But, again, part 5, gonna have the Wi-Fi off. And, this is just a famous Witches and Wizards card, but it's a pretty cool one, though.
Albus Dumbledore.
Yep, the headmaster of Hogwarts. But, before we end this video, we are going to save. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to go back to Hogwarts first. Then we're going to save. But yeah, so how are you guys enjoying this Let's Play so far? Like, comment. I mean, I know oh wait, no, shit, that's the Gargoyle Gate. Sorry about that atrocious language there, people. But yeah, we have to go back now. That was clumsy of me. But yeah, I know I say this in a lot of videos, asking you guys to comment on like what you thought of the video or something in particular, but no one ever comments, and you know what? That just saddens me, because it makes me think that, you know, no one wants to watch my videos, which, you know, I don't care if no one does, but you know, if there is anyone watching this video, comment. It's not hard. Like, yeah, post a comment. Like, you know, whenever I ask you to, for example, in this video, I would like to ask you in this video kindly to comment on what you think of this Let's Play so far. Like, do you like it? Do you hate it? What could I do to improve? And I'm also sorry about the. I know I've been getting a lot of complaints lately about my videos being in bad quality. That's just because well, I'm using a Dazzle and Pinnacle Studio 12, but as you can see, there's black bars on the side of my screen now. It's not the Dazzle's fault, I think it's just the way that my TV's set up. Like, whenever I switch to this mode to record on my TV on my PS3, black bars appeared at the side of the screen. It's not the capture card's fault, it's just the way I set it up. But yeah, and also there is no other way, so I apologise for that. I mean, people have been saying that I should get an HD PVR, but I'm sticking with my Dazzle just for now at least, and I don't, you know, want to. For now, I'm spending my money on games that I want to Let's Play. Like, I want to Let's Play every Lego game up to Lego Marvel Superheroes when it comes out. I still need to get Lego Lord of the Rings, so I'm saving some money up for that. It's only like 15 quid, but I'm also collecting Doctor Who DVD still as well, so yeah, other stuff like that. But anyway, we're going to end things off here now. Thank you for watching. This has been Mr. Crazy Gamer 13. I'm saying word out, and I shall be seeing you next time for part 5 of Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone PlayStation 1.